Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rum on the Couch video number 62. Dave here from Manchester Rum Festival, and for this episode I want to focus on a brand new Manchester based company who are sourcing some of the, what else did they believe is some of the best rums coming from the likes of the Caribbean and Latin America, and that is the guys at Public Spirits. I've got myself two bottles here. I've got their golden aged rum as well as their original spice rum. And I had a good chat with Ollie. So we've got Ollie and Naomi. I had a good chat with Ollie a couple of weeks ago because the guys, I have to admit, followed me on the Manchester Instagram. And of course, if you're not, why aren't you? Come on, give me a like. And gave me a good idea what they were doing because, of course, with their profits, who obviously any of the bottles sold, actually go to, at the moment, some food banks here in Manchester, which obviously with the devastation of COVID towards communities, it's a fantastic opportunity to give back, as well as obviously to raise what Public Spirits is all about, hence the name. So I was quite intrigued, and obviously I was quite intrigued about the rum as well, because they are trying to be as transparent. For example, on the bottle itself here, for the golden aged rum, 45% ABV, which is ticking my box quite nicely. And it's a truly fantastic blend of hand-picked rums from Barbados, Jamaica, Panama, Trinidad, and Venezuela. So it's good not just to see the word Caribbean blend. They've got some great serving ideas, obviously some good idea what the taste is going to be like, which we'll do in a minute. And the same with the original spiced, down to 40% with this one, but again, Barbados, Jamaica, Panama, Trinidad, and Venezuela, infused with creamy salty toffee, which is ticking my box again, and obviously the classic secret spices. So I'm intrigued because I'm yet to have this. I'm going to literally open them here as we speak, including the good old seal. And I was actually having a conversation with a friend of mine, and Public Spirits came up in conversation, which is always a good sign for a new company that's especially come out the last year, during COVID and so on, and to be able to think, I know those guys. I had a chat with them last week. That's good. It means that they're getting their name out there, not just for the good cause, but hopefully, of course, for the good rum as well. So I poured myself a little glass, got my Glencairn, and I've gone with some. Oh, hello. Gone for the golden aged first at 45% ABV. What is that? I'm getting a little bit of, dare I say it, tomato vine. That's the first. I'm also getting a little bit of orange zest. Definitely, from the country's point of view, I'm getting that sort of Jamaican funky element. Nothing too drastic in that point, but it's definitely something there from Jamaica. And again, there is something else. I can't think what it is. Like a mango guava sort of profile. Some interesting aromas there. All right, let's give it a taste. Like I say, 45% ABV. That's definitely 45%. That's got a beautiful kick in it. That's a rum. Wow. Oh, and it carries on. It's not dying down quickly or anything like that. It's really having an impact on my senses. Senses, sorry. It's also having an impact on my speech as well. Ray and nephew, this is not, but still. It's quite thin, quite oily. We're sort of actually over in the scale for both of them, but it's not laying on with the waves of toffee or fudge. It has more of a scented element, slight butter. I'd say kind of like a flora element feel to it. You've also got, in my mind, that orange really starts to come through, that zest. It's such a bump of an impact. It's good, but it's 45%, not 40. I'm hoping that if it was 40, it would really dial down this sort of robustness, boldness, brashness I'm sort of getting, but in a really nice, rounded way as well. That is, after me, not what I expected. And it's still there. It's lingering a little bit more now, but It's hard to get the sort of individual components of the rum itself. For example, I can get that Jamaican funk, but am I getting... I'd probably say out of all these, I'm getting a little bit more of the Trinidad. I'm getting a slight Angostura profile. Probably more Angostura of a Corona sort of feel, but there's definitely something there. I'm not really getting that Barbadian, but I feel like it's probably more the underlining base. The Jamaican adding itself to it, the Trinidadian adding itself to it. Not really getting any sweetness from the Venezuela, but maybe that's just my mind that I feel Venezuelan has a more sweeter profile. It comes through a lot drier than sweeter, which is good. I'm liking this. And I actually nothing's come to my mind to mix it either, which is good. It's more of a good old-fashioned classic drink out of bottle, you know? That's interesting. Yeah, nothing's come to my mind at all to sort of play around with this. You know, it doesn't need a mixer straight away. It doesn't need to be put into a cocktail straight away. Would I? Probably wouldn't put this with cola. Maybe some ginger ale, not ginger beer. Fruit juices would stand up, but I feel like it would clash. From a cocktail point of view, again, I suppose classic old-fashioned comes to mind straight away, but I feel like it may be a little bit too light for that one. Would make a good daiquiri. Good Hemingway daiquiri, actually, thinking about it. Oh yeah, I'm going to give that a go a little bit later. Okay, that's a good start to my Thursday. I'm liking this. All right, let's see if the original spice, it is down to 40%, but hey ho. Let's see if there's a reason why they didn't go for 45. Okay, got myself a fresh glass. Obviously a little bit darker in the colour. I'll sort of put them two next to each other to give you an idea. That's the spiced, that's the gold. I don't know if it's easy to see on the video, but there is a more mahogany look to this one. And like I say, you've still got Venezuela, Trinidad, Barbados, Jamaica and Panama, but it does state creamy salted toffee infused as well as secret spices. Now, I'm never a massive fan of the whole secret spices. Why is it secret? Why can't you be transparent? But there are some really good spice rums out there who have a secret blend of spices, and I understand that it's more to get that consistency in the flavour profile. It's a rarity that happens. I'm hoping these are one of them. Some are just doing it because we don't actually know what's been put into that rum, which defies the point of making it, I feel. Anyway. Ooh, gingerbread. Straight away, gingerbread. It feels like it's going to be quite sticky. You know, it's going to have that, well, stickiness to it, for lack of a better word again. It's got that stem ginger, like real freshness again, as well as fig. And it's reminding me more of fig biscuits. I don't know if you can get them outside the UK. I've not had them for here in the UK for a while, but I'm guessing they're still available. But fig biscuits come to mind straight off. It's a little bit of biscotti as well. Again, it's ticking all my boxes on this one. I am getting a little bit of that salted, was it toffee or caramel? That was the wrong bottle. Where are we? Salted toffee. I do get toffee. I'm not going to get salted, but I'm hoping maybe it's more on the palate. So let's give it a go. That's smooth. And you do get the salted toffee. Not as much, but it's there. And again, it's not what I expected. It's not your traditional spice rum. It's not heavily cinnamon, clove, nutmeg sort of profile. And you can tell that it has those fresh ingredients in it. It's lighter, it's more fragrant. It's not flavour bomb. And it's not overly sweet. Yeah, you get the salted toffee, but that's kind of it. That's only sort of the impact of the sweetness there. I'm getting the rum as well. Not as much as I maybe thought, but I think obviously the salted toffee does overpower a little bit. it has that slight treacle toffee feel to it. So it's a lot thicker than the golden, but you do get elements of rum. You get a sort of, what is that? Jamaican sort of robustness sort of at the back of your glands there. You also get that more Barbadian fragrant fruitiness that I like to pick up from the styles that Barbados create. Now, obviously, it doesn't say what distilleries these are from, but I'm sure if you know your blended rums of the Caribbean, you've probably got a good idea what sort of distilleries are, been contributing towards these blends. And I pick up certain similarities. But I have to admit, from a spice rum point of view at 40% ABV, that is different. It's not a traditional spice rum at all. They have done a very good job there of having a completely unique USP. I can't think of anything else that's similar to it either, so that's a good sign. And I have to admit, again, I've not thought of anything straight away that this could really work well with in a cocktail or a mixer. I mean, cola would work amazing with this. Ginger ale, ginger beer, probably not in my mind. But, I mean, to be fair, this is more with an old-fashioned than the gold. You know, real fig, toffee, salted element. So maybe honey bitters in there, that kind of feel. In fact, I'll tell you what, let me have a look at what they've got here on their cocktail recipe ideas. There may be one or two I've not thought of. There we go, serves. This is also, by chance, thepublicspirit.co.uk, because they are brand new. It's the best place, if you're intrigued about all this, to pick a bottle up or two as well. What have we got here? The Jersey Bee. Ooh, let's have a go. What's that? Oh, that's the St. Perry. I can't read words. So, the St. Perry, you've got the Golden Age, you've got Falernum, you've got Campari, Tropical Cordial, lime juice, grapefruit juice, and an optional egg white as well. That is a good idea. I could see that working. What else have we got? Murray's Mill. That looks intriguing. I like a bit of decanter they have on there. Some spice rum, cocky Americano, Banada de Brazil, and creme de cacao. You know what? These are not what I expected, but I can see them working. And I am going to have some fun tonight trying some of these out. Public Negroni, the Manhattan. Why have I never come across that before? The Manhattan for Manchester. That is fantastic. You got the Cooper as well. You know what? I'm quite intrigued about these, and it's considering the fact it wasn't what I first thought of a cocktail-driven rum, and I just thought, you know, these are great actually as it comes. I'm intrigued to really give these a go. I'm going to give a bit of time tonight to sort of try some of these recipes out and really see what impact these rums have. So I have to admit, I'm quite liking these, and it's a good scene, obviously, from Manchester's point of view, another company who are focusing on rum, bringing something out, and of course the great causes towards that with the food banks of Manchester and the profits towards the sales going towards them. Obviously, I'm sure further public causes as the brand grows, but it's really good to see them giving back to the local community at this time. I'm looking forward to actually meeting Ola and Naomi. I've only ever spoken to them on the phone due to COVID, and I'm sure we'll have a chat about Manchester Rum Fest in 2022. And to get those guys to showcase themselves. But of course, if you're intrigued enough already, check out the publicspirit.co.uk website, pick yourself up a bottle, see what your comments are, and of course, drop me a message here to see if maybe you like one of the cocktails they put on their website or have a different idea of how you like to enjoy the Public Spirit Company. So, ladies and gents, give them a go if you're intrigued. If you're not following this already on Instagram, Facebook or Twitter, please, of course, do subscribe. We also have our brand spanking new YouTube channel. I say new, there's a good 20 episodes on there now. And I will see you all, ladies and gents, on the next Rum on the Couch episode in a handful of days. Have a good day.